Okay, for setting this machine up, it's fairly basic. Hydraulic oil, AW68, ISO, we prefer ISO, viscosity, hydraulic fluid. Take the cover off, you'll see in there it's the full compartment, and you need to fill it within a ½ inch of your hydraulic filter. Please don't put any other hydraulic fluid in. A lot of the big factories have 50-gallon drums of shop fluid sitting around. This is what needs to be in it, so it avoids a lot of issues. Your motor is wired right in here to the PLC. Okay, it's A and B. You got a breaker here, and this is a 480 machine, so make sure that you have a licensed electrician wire this. We don't want you to wire it wrong, hook something up wrong, and then we're going to have a computer problem. So PLC's box, you can move it around, it's really convenient. Here you'll need to hook an air line up to it. That's for the pneumatics on your rollers. And you raise them and lower them right here. When you first fill it, you're going to be within, leave the cover off, you're going to be within get it to a ½ inch above, but the first time you run this thing, you almost got 4 gallons of lines in this thing. So you're going to fill your lines, it's going to sound awful in the beginning. And then just move it back and forth, go up and down a few times, get it used to, let the lines fill up and let the air purge out of everything. Your light curtain, the switch is right here on your PLC panel. You've got an emergency here, you've got an emergency here. You also have an emergency stop on your PLC. And again, your right and left here, your test cut, you can do your test for your up and down there. On the side of your head, right over here, there's a big Allen, about 3/8 of an inch. You turn that forward and it will release the magnet and your die will come off. So you want to have it in a stable place. You really don't need to worry. This thing isn't going to travel on you or want to walk on you like some presses, printing presses and stuff like that. Just throw the rubber feet down and you should be okay. Trying to think of what else. There's another video that's full instructions on how to operate your PLC. Have your employees go through that. You don't want to let people jump on this thing without having supervised them enough to know that they're ready to use it properly and safely. So try and keep the floor real clean down below you so nobody's going to get hurt there. When you're first setting this up for the first time, you've got to put it in manual mode right here. And you release this, okay? And you turn the second knob here, it says cutting setting. You turn it to the right. You push this until your die comes down and sets right there. Once it's there, don't just tighten that. Make sure it's at its complete bottom stroke. Tighten that back up. As soon as you turn cutting setting to the right, your head will rise. And now you're ready to do a test cut. Once your test cut works, and let's see, you do your test cut. I like to do my test cut basically in full automatic, because as it's cutting along, it wastes a little bit of material, but as it's cutting along, I can increase my cutting pressure right there until I'm getting all the way through. And I can usually do that by the time it gets to the third one. But you can also do a manual cut, move it to the left, test, see if you're cutting enough. If not, increase a little bit of pressure, move it a little more to the left, another test cut, make sure you're cutting all the way through. Okay, on the back of the press, the only thing you can get messed up when you're wiring it is polarity. Okay, if you got your polarity set up wrong because you have your 3 powers, your 3 legs of power for 480, your motor is going to turn wrong. And on the back, right back here, there is you've got an arrow on the motor. Make sure the fan is turning in the direction of the motor. If it's not, your hydraulics aren't going to work at all. So that's your biggest indicator. And if there's ever a challenge that we ever have, it's because people get their polarity backwards, can't figure out what's wrong. We also gave you a bunch of extra electrical parts. so that you know, we have them in stock. We can send them to you immediately next day and overnight, but why not just include them with the press? So if you have a problem, you have those parts in stock. So that's basically it, gentlemen. If you have any questions, give us a holler on this. You have our cell number, and that's the way we offer the customer service that we offer. You have the challenge, we want to make sure you're up and running always, and that's what our customers come to rely on. So we appreciate the purchase and the opportunity of working with you. You guys have fun with your new toy.